Hey, Adrian. I hope you know we're live now.
Hey y'all.
So now everybody can watch and see.
Yay. Hey everybody. Can you hear me?
Adrian, I can't hear you now.
You can't hear me?
Sorry for the technical difficulty.
Oh man. You can't
Unmute
hear
yourself.
me? I'm not muted. Oh no, hold on. I'm not muted. I was just doing a video with somebody. Okay.
All right, there we go.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Sorry, everybody, for the little technical
That's on
difficulties right
this.
now.
Okay. Thank you.
Give it a few more minutes, then we can go ahead and get started.
Okay, I'm ready.
Welcome to another Real Talk and another Real Talk interview. I have Miss Adrian Stuckey right here, or is it Miss Adrian Dixon? Which one we want to
Stucky.
do? Got Miss Stuckey from A Slade Production, a Forest Hill alum, class of '05,
Woo.
the real hit, the one and
Yeah.
only.
Hey everybody.
So I have Miss Adrian here from A Slade Production. She gave me a little bit of time to just throw a little interview at her.
That I'm not ready for.
Are you ever ready?
Nope.
Hopefully our classmates will show up.
Oh
So
yeah, tune in, classmates.
yeah, I sent it. Try to send it to everybody, but you know, everybody's probably just now getting off work.
Right, 5 o'clock. Yeah, they
Hey,
be
we
looking
still
at their phone though.
we still gonna make it do what it do. So Miss Adrian, what is A Slave Production?
Well, A Slave Productions. Well, the way it started off. I wanted to create and produce positive events and bring it to the city of Jackson. And within the events, we put in games and stuff. We have giveaway hosts, and we include entertainment and extras and props and actors and performers. But we also you will learn something at each event. Like last year with the adult prom, we played games and we showed the men how to ask the women to dance, and different stuff to bonding stuff. So we do a lot of bonding events, family bonding events. So then it went from there. So actually, I do it all. Actually, we do all kinds of stuff. We do a lot of marketing events for businesses. We do a lot of networking. So what I do, I hire all small businesses for the events or whatever we have going on to give smaller businesses a chance unless we can't use them. And then we'll
Okay.
hire a bigger business.
Yeah, 'cause I know sometimes with smaller business, it's hard trying to get them out there,
Right,
network. So
right.
you do.
And what we do, we try to get a lot of people out the community, offering acting and dancing classes and stuff like that. Getting the talent out the community and promoting the smaller businesses and taking a percentage from the events and putting it back into the city, like fixing houses, painting, cutting grass, doing giveaways, perks. Everybody like perks. I want to give away trips to families, including the dad and stuff like that, and different events helping the men empowerment too, not just the women.
That's
You
good.
know.
Now, 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 you had your shirt that says A Slave Production, but you also had a hashtag on there. What does the hashtag JNS Rebuild means to you?
Wait a minute, Jackson Reveal, meaning okay, if even if we don't depend on leadership or we don't know what to do, if each one of us in a community that has some kind of knowledge or wisdom was shared with another person, and if we combine that together, we can rebuild the city and the community ourselves. Because sometimes you don't need a lot of money to fix something. Sometimes it only take talent. Sometimes it only take a piece of information or knowledge. So if we take that and come together, and like I said, with the percentage of the events and put it back into the city by showing love, rebuilding it from within to the out.
Basically,
Did that
what
make
you're
sense?
saying is We taking it from the old school.
Right,
Basically,
old school method.
it's taking a village to raise a family, but this time we taking the village to raise the city.
Right, because everybody's hurt. People are going through some things. So you don't fix that. It don't matter how much money you got. None of it will be fixed. It'll still be going on. Because hurting pain. People violence comes from low self-esteem, bad environment, pain, going batteredness, and it causes people to be angry and mad, which is understandable. Then, like you said, with parenting, a lot of parents don't know how, a lot of moms don't know how to be a mom. A lot of dads don't know how to be a husband and a daddy, so we put on classes and events to show those things without it being boring, just adding a little spin and a twist to it.
Now, with that being said, how do H Slave help the community out? Because you just said a couple of them with, teaching a mom how to be a mom, teaching a dad how to be a husband.
Yeah, in
You
the
know,
comfort zone. Okay, say for instance, like I said, what I do a lot of networking. So let me give an example. Say for instance, I'm working with a counselor that works at the behavioral center, and so we'll unite. We'll come up with an event, and we'll get together and we'll partner on it. And we'll get other businesses like the human resources or different people to combine our knowledge, and we'll get down and we'll plan it out, plan the event out. We'll see the situation, and we'll put it from there. So each event will be different. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's more like fixing the emotional distress in the city. Do that make sense?
yeah.
But instead of waiting, it's about networking with people who got the knowledge and the wisdom and putting it together.
Basically, instead of our local officials doing that, which they should be doing, you taking it upon your hands to do it for them. Basically,
Yeah, and well, actually, everybody's doing it. You can't do it with just one person. It takes unity. It's about teaching unity, and then it also teaches women how to get along with each other, how to do business. It teaches our people how to go about getting things. Sharing information.
now,
It's enough money for everybody. And then,
now, with that being said, do you see yourself helping, let's say, a high school senior that thinking about majoring in journalism or communication?
right. And say for instance, okay, so I would do it the A slave way, right? So most people would probably say, okay, make sure you go to school, make sure you do this. But there's always more than one way to skin a cat, you know. I'll see what the person's talent is, why they want to be a journalist, and I find other means and ways of doing it. Say for instance, my mom has 6 kids. Since I had a lot of kids, I know how to wheel and deal and hustle with my children. And I show them different ways of getting started and getting established without letting life situations keep them in bound, if that makes
Okay.
sense.
'Cause you never know. We got a classmate. He always looking for nice talent.
Right, right. I'm looking for talent. Y'all want to be a guest on the show Friday mornings? Let me know, because I like to get the local entertainers to perform at the events.
You should put Brandon Moss on your show one day. Brandon,
Look,
when that,
Brandon's so busy. Brandon, Brandon's so busy. He's supposed to come to Jackson this month
it,
on the 16th, I think.
hmm for the
So yeah.
Moss tour. So if you got time to visit the Moss tour, please go out and support our classmate Brandon Moss on his upcoming tour. He always looking for independent artists. So an independent artist, get at Brandon Moss right now.
Right. What's the name of the spot he gonna be at?
I had to look it up myself.
Okay, me too.
Brandon,
I shared it on my page.
I hope Brandon is watching. If you is, please put it down in the comment section so people can see it. Also, I see we doing another adult prom. You know, tell us tell us about that.
Okay, well, this year the adult prom we only have limited tickets because of the COVID virus. It'll be November the 7th. It'll be at the Jackson Square Promenade. That's at 2460 Terry Road. The tickets are on Eventbrite. So with the Jackson Square Promenade, I help them with their marketing and events. And the owner, he sponsor a lot of the halls, the venues for me to use and whatnot. And so the theme this year is Enchanted Forest. So come dressed to theme, and we can only have 20 vendors this year. Um, So if you would like to be a vendor, you can email me, aslaveproductions@gmail.com, or inbox me. Follow the page, A Slave Productions. Um, no jeans, no t-shirts. And the way the prom started, I thought last year that would be a great first event because that's something everybody familiarized with. But I want to do bigger events, nice things, bringing nice things to Jackson, some classy stuff, different stuff, fun stuff. And we also do giveaways at the
Are you
adult
going
prom. Hmm.
now? What type of giveaways are we talking about now, Angel?
Last year we gave away a truck. We gave away some tickets. We give away all kinds of stuff. So the giveaways are sponsored and whatnot. So different businesses sponsor items for the giveaway. So hopefully we have some good stuff this year and whatnot to give. And
So
we
hope
always have 2 game hosts and we have 2 regular hosts. So there's 4 hosts in total.
look like y'all staying busy.
Yeah, it's okay. So if anybody needs an event thrown, we also do, all size events.
Is that
And if
including
anybody,
birthday parties too?
yes, sir.
Now I know you've been talking about this adult prom for a while now. You say you're looking for actors, because I know you got a band already.
Yes, a band and a DJ. DJ G Man from Utica. He will be the DJ. We have a band, Al Miller. He'll be playing. He's on the guitar. We got Adrena, she's gonna be singing. And we got a few more singers. I didn't bring the list. I shouldn't have started listing people. But we're gonna have performances. What was the question? I started rambling.
No, you kind of started answering it.
Oh,
Any
I was answering.
actors,
Oh, the
the
actors.
actor.
So we like it to be very theatrical. So for the servers, we want to have two pixies and 2 fairies. So those are going to be the servers, but they will be making tips and stuff. We want to have 5 giants. We're looking for giants. We're looking for gnomes. We're looking for mystical creatures. And so what we usually do, the committee, we does all the makeup and stuff like that. But this year we're gonna see if anybody, maybe Magnolia sponsor some students to do the makeup for the adult prom for the
Cause
extra.
if not, that is a paid event, is it?
It's a who?
Is it
Well,
a
the extras are volunteer, that's non-paid, but the
mhm.
servers, they are paid.
Okay? Anybody that needs a job, keyword job, JOB. You need to contact A Slave Production for a job.
Right. And if anybody want to advertise at WNPR, you know, hit me up or hit the
I'm
station up.
I'm
Hmm.
just glad that you are doing this broadcast, this nice stream from the radio station.
Right. I had to come up here. I was on the move.
You
I
always stay
wasn't
on the
ready.
move.
I wasn't ready for this interview, Charles.
You, I've been telling you this for weeks, but you
I know.
okay? You see, you got people watching.
Really? Where do you see that at? Look at me acting old. Where do you see that at? I don't see it.
You got a comment section that you can look at it, and then
Oh.
you go to Facebook off. You can't call Facebook off your phone right there, but we do have our classmate. He did put it where the mouse tour will be at.
Okay. I can't see that.
So getting back. What was some of the best advice somebody gave you?
The best advice somebody gave me was to fail fast. Meaning, if something ain't working out, like sometimes you can, when doing business, you can start chasing some in particular or chasing a dollar so hard that you be done waste a whole lot of money and a whole lot of time when you could have went to something else. So that's why if you see on Facebook we doing different stuff, if one thing don't work out, it's okay. Move on to the next. So I learned to fail fast and move on.
So what you saying is pick yourself up and
Right.
try again.
Right. If it ain't working out, it ain't working out. If you ain't good at it, you ain't good at it. If they don't like it, they don't like it.
Try to
So
find
yeah,
something that works.
right. Find something to work, because if you're not finding nothing to work, you really not doing it for the purpose. Well, I'm doing it to help the people. So if
Mm.
I'm gonna keep continuing to do something just because I like it and it's not working out, that's crazy on me. So fail fast. Move on.
All right. Here we go. This might get you. This might get you in trouble with Miss Wanda now. Cause if Miss Wanda watching, she gonna be looking for this answer.
Uh-oh.
How? So how did A Slade come across 90.1 FM?
Oh, you know what? Last September, October, I was coming in for a commercial to be an underwriter. And David Watkins, he's the general manager, and he gave me a deal, and I had let so much time went by. I only had 2 weeks left. And he ran a commercial, and the commercial was very successful. So I was just coming up here, sitting with them on the show, and I would just, go live, And so Mr. Eddie Deere, he was working here, and he asked me to join the team, and I was hanging around Miss Wanda anyway because I like her style. So I was just coming up here, and she put me a part of it, and she gave me a show, and she supported a lot of my stuff.
Hopefully, she's supporting this interview.
She know I'm back here. I said, Miss Wanda, can I use Studio B?
We all support you, baby. We all support you.
I said, can I use Studio B to do this interview?
Look like she had a little technical.
Can you hear me?
But we're glad that, we.
What? Charles, mine is pausing.
You should be fine.
It's fine?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh.
All right, you ready? Are there some plans you have to rebuild Jackson?
You know what? If I could get my hands on the right amount of money, I have a lot of plans that will work out for everybody. Not just the people, not just the community, but the city itself, people who work in the city, people who live in the city. And I have some great ideas that will work out. And everybody will benefit.
Can you kind of give us, brief some of your ideas? Because we know where they got them from.
But yeah, so I guess it don't matter. If they take them, it don't matter. As long as it get done, right?
I think you deserve the credit, though.
Okay, so what I was thinking, after we raised a lot of money, we hire all smaller businesses, talented businesses. And if there's anybody that with the talent just don't have the licensing or the knowledge of how to do things, I think we should get those people and we should help them get their license, help them get on the right track, help them start their business. Boom. Start off with the worst area in the city or the closest. I want to start with West Jackson because I'm from West Jackson. I used to stay in West Jackson. Fix up the whole neighborhood. Whatever wrong, it's not much to paint. Hire all those smaller businesses. Take that budget and put it into the equity. Even though if they own their houses, help the people in Jackson own their houses. Take some of those vacant lots and fix them up for people who actually live in them. Even if they have a good job or not. Some people can make a certain amount of money and still can't get by. You know what I'm saying?
Especially helping out your senior citizens, because I know they definitely need it more than anything.
Right. And then if you fix up the communities and then people who've been owning their homes and their houses that's only worth 30 grand will one day be worth at least 80 grand, and then make it pretty again.
Taking baby steps at a time.
Baby steps.
You said 6.
One neighborhood at a time.
One neighborhood.
But that's just a smaller piece of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Raise the equity in Jackson and let the people have it. Instead of when it's worth something, let's not let the big companies take it or the city take it. But if it's worth something, let the people who live here have it. That's all I'm saying.
Now, what was it like to meet Charles Everest?
I never met Mr. Charles Everest. I've seen his pictures. No, because when he was up here on Wednesdays night, I wasn't. Then when he left the station, when I was here all the time. So I was mainly hanging with Miss Wanda.
And Miss Wanda was telling you the stories.
Yeah, I wrote Miss Wanda. I wanted to meet him though, but he wasn't doing well. And, then the virus hit, so he couldn't get visitors. So I hear all the stories. But it's awesome hearing the up close stories. Now,
with them up close stories, have you ever, take part of that and try to apply it towards yourself?
Of course. I'm always, wisdom is like a whisper in the streets, and I got my ear just like this. You know what I'm saying? I always, that's the only reason I'm progressing like I am, because I listen and I pay attention. And Miss Wanda, what is who helped me, accomplish a lot just from advice and word of wisdom, and just telling me how she did things or explaining to me the way stuff worked where I can understand it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense because as parents, our mom and dad used to tell us the exact same thing, but it took us some time to just get it.
Right. And both my parents passed away. So when your parents pass away, you want somebody to tell you something. I think I
Mhm.
listen to them more now than I did then. So you search for information after you don't have it anymore.
Yeah,
So
so that's good to know because I think most of the young kids need to know something like that.
right. You got but there's no way you can imagine that, you know. But it
You
comes with
know,
trial. So
but
you want that information.
you never know. Somebody might come to you, could be, like I say, a high school senior and listening to you on the radio and just take word and want to get more advice from you.
Right.
Because we never know. Anything could happen.
And you don't, and a lot of people think you need all those master degrees and all this money. There's all kinds of ways to getting things without having a master degree and without having a lot of money. Take your skills and your talent and use that to get what you want. That's what I do. If I want an airplane, you could buy an airplane. You don't have to have all those thousands of dollars. Find a way to get an airplane Saturday. You want an airplane. That's what I
Yeah, everybody ain't you though, Adrian.
do. Everybody can do it. And if we teach everybody, each one teach one, you know, we'll have a
And
lot of
that's
stuff.
and that's the thing though. Once you give someone information, you hope that they will pass it to the next person because you gotta think about it. Where did you get the information from?
Right. But see, that's what's wrong with our people. Our people don't like passing information. It's enough money out there for everybody. It's enough for everybody, especially here. Here there's enough.
Especially
So
if you go work around and you put yourself with the right people. That's the thing. You gotta put yourself with the right people.
you gotta put yourself with the right people, and sometimes you gotta let some people go. Some people you gotta deal with that might not fit you personally, but you gotta learn to separate business from personal. You know,
And that's a lot of things that usually will make business fail. They put everything personal instead of business.
right? You gotta know how to separate that. Period. So,
Do you ever think you gonna have a longer show? Cause I know your show is about 30 minutes. You think that is ever gonna pick up an extra 30?
look, if I could get some sponsors, if I get some sponsors, I will pick up extra 30. But right now, it's gonna be 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Cause you never know. All you need is that one crazy person in the booth with you, and it gonna go.
Right. It's slowly but surely. It's slowly. So lately, I just been freestyling the shows. So I'm just now kind of starting to plan out. So this Friday, I'll be giving away a 2 night stay in Denver, Colorado. And so
I need to be listening to that show that day.
yes, but I'm giving it away to my donators and my sponsors. Everyone who donated and sponsored, and it's not too late. Even if they just donate $1, if they want to cash
Mm.
out or PayPal $1, they'll enter into winning the Colorado state.
You hear that
But
right now? If you donate a
but
dollar,
but the thing is, they have to call in. They have to listen to the show, and they have to call in to claim their prize, or it goes to the next person. They'll have 5 minutes to claim the prize. So that's the kicker.
that means for us other people, that means you need to call them within 4 minutes.
Look, you know what I mean? Gonna be 6 minutes late. Oh, okay.
It's just like a funeral. We don't never start on time.
Nah, but it ain't gonna be strict, but we're gonna keep it going. If no one wins Friday, we'll give it away next Friday.
Okay.
So somebody gonna get it.
Are you still giving away them haircuts?
Yes, next month we're giving away some haircuts.
Haircut?
I know we're having this month we're giving away haircuts. I know for the youth show, August 21st, we're looking for talented kids. If you have any talented kids, I have a youth co-host every month. Must be under 18. If they got a good personality, radio voice, send in a 2 to 3 minute video to aslaveproductions@gmail.com. We're gonna uplift, the youth in the community, spotlight their talent and what they have going on, and birthdays and stuff like that, and play games and do giveaways.
Hopefully, y'all can do something with these schools.
Yeah.
We laugh about it, but
I had some ideas for the schools, but I think everybody got thrown off by the virus.
Yeah.
It just kind of came out of nowhere. But it gave me time to kind of plan and develop.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. So hopefully next year it'll be good.
So now with you being on these radio shows and you just going into your own groove, do you ever seem like you get nervous before you start a show?
I'm nervous now. Do you see me over here moving around?
You okay?
I'm nervous now. I'm nervous before every show. I'm winging it through the whole thing, to be honest.
Hey, you doing a good job.
Thank you.
You fine, Adrian. Like I told you, it ain't nothing but love, fun.
Yeah,
me.
It's fun.
But all right, now you ready to get in trouble?
No.
Okay, she's ready, y'all. Who is some of your biggest supporters?
My biggest supporters. Well, let me say my cousin Fee. Mm-hmm. She supports all the way around. The venting, the madness, the happiness, the everything included with the business. Mm-hmm. Then I got Travis, Foxy. Mm-hmm. They're on the Chastity, Zach. We went to school with Zach and mm-hmm. Sherry. Those are the main people that helps me do a lot of my stuff and support a lot of the stuff that I do. And of course, Ms. Wanda, WNPR. So those are my biggest.
All right. Now, this one ain't going to get you in trouble now. I promise. Would you ever think about running for office?
No, you know why? Because I won't be able to flow how I want to flow it. They're regulated to so much. And what I do, I mainly deal with the emotional side of what's going on and the mental side. And I find other ways to go about doing things,
What's different between anybody else? I ain't saying they do. I'm not saying that everything they doing is okay. It seems like it's more physical more than anything. It's more mental. Because really, come on now, talking to people.
There's certain things in office. There's certain things you can do, the ways you have to do it, and I like to kind of do it the way I want to do it. Do that make sense?
Yeah, but they always room to skin a cat now.
Yep.
Always room. You never know.
You never know.
Never know. Miss Adrian Stucker might have a nice slogan that says "Make Jackson Great Again." You never know.
No.
We're going to get that hashtag started. Make Jackson Great Again. And yes, I did. Yeah, that was one of his best slogans ever. Yes, I gotta admit to that one. That was one of his best slogans ever. But we finna revamp that slogan, but we're gonna do it to the greatness. Make Jackson great again. Let's go ahead and get that hashtag started.
Hey, you remember Jackson used to have a lot of stuff. It used to be all right. Highway 80 was booming.
The streets used to be paved.
Right. They used to be nice. I don't know what happened.
We used to go to the Metro Center.
I hope the Metro come back. I wanted to have an event at the Metro.
See, if anybody know anybody at the Metro, A Slave Production want to do something, let her know. But you know, we used to have fun when we was kids. We had Diamond Gym, we had American
Yeah,
Deli. Who
yeah.
remember McDonald's and Chick-fil-A in the food court?
Right, right,
Some some young kids don't know about that. The pet store,
right,
GameStop,
right,
dealers. Your
right,
mama used to take you to Matt Grade, then you be in that child session where they had that TV that was playing that movie. What you know about that?
right. The picture place, the airbrush place. Those
Oh
places are
man,
closed.
I think that's still there.
That place, it look abandoned, but hopefully it comes
Um,
back.
and hopefully it don't look like the medical mall anymore.
Right, but
But
we need
it
stuff.
is a couple of business that's being up in there, so it's they work surely but surely doing a great job of bringing back the Metro what we love it for. Hopefully they bring Diamond Gems back up in there, bring the arcade up in there.
Right, we need the arcade. We need the arcade. So I'm gonna have to go to North Jackson and take my kids to Chuck E. Cheese. We need a Chuck E. Cheese. We need a Dave and Buster's.
Now that's what we really need, Jackson, a Dave and Buster's, or
Mhm.
matter of fact, we need a uh, what's the thing called? I'm trying to remember what it's called. They have it in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. It's one of them house, not abandoned houses,
Haunted
escape
house.
room. No,
Oh,
escape room.
we do have one.
Not the. Well, trust me, if
Yeah,
you ever go to escape room, go to 13 Gates in Baton Rouge,
we
and then
have.
There's two or three of them
Yeah, we
downtown.
have 2 or 3 escape rooms.
small. Go to a big one, and you
I
tell
didn't
me
get
what's
out.
the
I
difference.
didn't get out. I didn't make it.
If you ever go to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, go to 13 Gates.
13 gates.
And yes, I
Okay.
did say Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
I'll go next week.
Go to 13 Gates. I promise you, you're gonna be like, what in the world are we doing down here?
Look, I went to Denver this past weekend. They had everything on one block, and it was nice. It was clean. You know what? They had a lot of. It was concerned. They had a lot of homeless people just everywhere, but it was still clean.
Keyword clean.
It was clean,
That's
and
why
they
I
didn't.
said
They didn't mistreat the people either. Everybody was pretty much getting
friendly.
along, friendly,
That's what you
minding their
that
business.
that's the
They
key
were mind
thing. Minding their business. Most people can't do that.
right.
But cause you know it's cause especially with homeless people, especially in the area of Jackson, with it being big, especially with homeless, I think the biggest thing that Jackson could do is find, get one of these abandoned buildings that nobody ain't using and fix it up for a homeless shelter or a women's shelter.
Yeah.
Cause there's always something they could do. We always see these abandoned houses riding down the street.
How
Do
come a lot of the I was when I was Googling the other day, I noticed that Jackson has a lot of organizations. How come the organizations can't come together instead of unless why they can't come together instead of everybody's trying to be on top or do something separate? But if everybody combined, you know,
maybe that's something that A Slade can do one day. Bring everybody together. Cause usually, you don't want to step on nobody's toes, but at the same time, it's for the betterment of the city.
right. But unless it's not, but it's supposed to be for the betterment of the city. So,
Maybe that could be a project. You said you want to make rebuild Jackson. That'd be a project for you.
oh yeah, I'm gonna have to get a work at home job. So I can have me some more time. I don't know.
If they shut down the city again, everybody ain't gonna be at home.
Look, I got a lot of stuff done when the city got shut down though.
See, right there.
So I got a lot of stuff done. A lot. So, I don't know. Maybe next year I have more time to do more stuff.
Yes. And also when is this block party gonna start?
Oh, the Charles Evers Memorial Block Party will be this Friday, August the 7th at noon. Okay, everybody, masks are mandatory. Please come and support. It'll be free chicken and hot dogs. Ace Slade sponsoring the hot dogs. Experience Jackson at the chicken coolers and WMPR family. Everybody's putting in. So if anybody would like to sponsor anything or donate anything, they could call the station at 601-948-5950. And it's on Pecan Park Circle, but this morning they changed it to the James Charles Evers Street. So just in case you don't see it.
If you don't know what that is, just look for Western Plaza across the street from Western Plaza. You know where
Across from
we at.
West Plaza. So we got Mississippi Tailgaters. He'll be barbecuing. That's David Watkins. He's also the general manager here at WMPR. And what else? Oh, we're gonna have people performing. I don't have the list with me, but it will be entertainment. It'll be spaced out. Everybody will be able to keep their social distancing. You know, just come by, show your condolences.
And remember, a civil rights leader.
Yes, yes. Let's not get entwined in a world where we forget. You know,
And just to let y'all know, it will be free food. So most of y'all
free
ain't
food.
cooking on Friday. Just stop by the block party and get you a nice plate.
Are you gonna be able to come, Charles?
No, I will not. No,
Oh.
no. Honestly, hey, you know more. If you go live, I'm there with you in spirit.
All right, you coming to the adult prom?
Actually, that is on my birthday. You know,
What you doing for your birthday?
spending with my wife. Cause by 3 days later, it's gonna be my wedding anniversary. So I get birthday
Really?
and a wedding anniversary all at the same time.
That's what's up. Happy birthday, happy early anniversary.
So
Well, what about we having the African theme Kings and Queens Ball gala next year, June 19th. You coming to that?
Now, if everything can calm it down and we get to where we need to be, probably.
Okay. Cool.
And we're gonna work on your boy. We haven't announced it yet, but one day, your boy gonna be on the radio. And we is finna clown. Just to let y'all know. Real
Hey,
talk.
how you doing? Doing good.
So real talk will be on A Slate Production. Put it on the table.
Okay, Gabe. Friday at 10 a.m. Central Time.
So
Let me see. This is right. What is right?
So, Adrian, I know you busy right now. We thank you for this nice interview.
Yeah, they're about to start a show.
So, we'll talk to you later.
Okay.
All right, A Slate Production.
All right.